I know it's been a number of months since I posted a video, but the spring has just been really busy, especially with outdoor stuff. Been setting up a lot of plants outside, so I haven't had as much time to do um, things with my indoor plants. But now that it's kind of mid-May, things are kind of set up out there, so I am focusing back on the plant room. So I have a box here of some Anthurium that I'm really excited to show you. I'll also, I got another Anthurium, so I'll probably include that in this video a few weeks ago, so I can include the footage of me unboxing that, and then also just give you an update on how it's doing now that it's been a few weeks. But without further ado, let's get into this one. So I placed an order from Equigenera. I've ordered from them a number of times. I think in the past I've mostly ordered species. I don't think I've ordered any hybrids from them before, but they had some really cool ones, and I kind of just wanted to see what they looked like. So let me just get in here. I wasn't expecting this box to be so long. I'm not sure why it's so long, but yeah, usually it's not this shape, so I'm not sure what the deal is. It's kind of, let's see. Probably should have used a knife, but these were not the best choice. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So, oh, this is interesting. Okay. So it's kind of, it's got like a styrofoam. There's my order. And, oh, yeah, that's interesting. It's like boxed up in a little styrofoam package. Okay. Okay. And I'm probably gonna have to include on the screen what these hybrids are. Oh, they do have it for some of them. Oh, they do. They have it on the tag, what they're crossed with, so that's nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see why this box was so long. Whoa. Okay, this is potentially a really huge one, so maybe I'll do that one last because I'm very curious about that one. All right, so this first one is called Amazon Beauty. It's a cross between Forgetii and Nigrolemon Gigi. So these are two plants that I have separately, but I really like Forgetii crosses, and I also really like Nigrolemonum crosses. It usually makes them really dark, so I thought this one would be a cool one. And yeah, I don't know, like the Forgetii crosses, sometimes they have a closed sinus and sometimes they don't, so I'm not sure what to expect with this one. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is really cool. Okay. So here is, I think this is the biggest leaf, probably the newest. Yeah, so this is the newest leaf. This is really dark. I love dark anthuriums. And this one, it's not exactly velvety. Wow, I'm so happy I got this. It's basically like blue. I don't know if it comes off like that, but it is basically black blue. The backs of the leaves are obviously more green, but wow, it's in great shape. Like yeah, it looks great. And it has, I think, going to be a new growth point there. I don't know if you can see that, but wow. Yeah, this is beautiful. And I love how the lobes are kind of overlapping. You can see in the earlier leaves, they didn't do that, but then, and sometimes this, I feel like for some of my plants that have done this, they eventually get a close sinus, so I don't know if that's going to be the case here or if it's just going to be like this, but I love this one so much. Wow, okay, I need to get moving or else I'm going to spend the whole time talking about this one. So yeah, very happy with that. I've also been trying to label my plants more, so I'm going to not lose that tag. All right. Oh, okay, I'm really excited about this one too. So this one, so they have like their own hybrid names, which are not hybrid names I've seen anywhere else, but I'll tell you what they call them, and then I'll also tell you what the parents are. So this one they're calling Anthurium Amazon Diamond, and this is a Bessier Af crossed with Luxuriance. So I do have a Luxuriance, and I think Lux crosses are really cool. I don't have a Bessier or Bessier Af or anything like that, and I don't think I've ever even seen one in person, so not really sure what to expect. But okay. This one has a lot of like paper fluff on it. Ah! Oh no! Oh no. Okay. Uh-oh. This one did not do very well. Yikes. Okay. Oh man. I don't know what happened to this one. Yikes. So I'll show you some of the older leaves because they look sort of okay. They're pretty dry though, like they're kind of soft, so I don't know if this just needs water, but the newest leaf is not doing well. I mean, it's possible that this will plump up with some water, but it's like really, I don't know if you can see, it's really loose. Yikes. Okay. I don't know if this one just got too dry, which is interesting because the other one looks perfect. I really hope this one makes it because it is beautiful. So I'm going to really baby this one and hope that it will survive. I mean, honestly, the whole thing just feels soft, so I don't know. I don't know, because it hasn't been cold here. It hasn't been that hot either, so I'm not sure. This may just seriously need water, so we will try that and see what happens. Because yeah, even the leaves that look okay are really floppy and bendy. Like they, I think, probably shouldn't be like that. So, oh man, this is a little rough, but oh, all right. Now I'm kind of nervous about the last one. Oh God. All right, well, the last one we have is apparently enormous, which I was not expecting. I think, I don't remember if these had like different size options, but I usually order the seedling one, if there is one. I guess these probably are not seedlings, but, okay, so this one doesn't have the parents, but I'll put it on the screen. Oh, actually, maybe it's, oh, jeez, it looks so horrible. No, it doesn't have it on here either. Okay. I'll have to figure out what this third one is, but, yeah, so, let's see. This is seriously like 4 feet long. This is crazy. that didn't help. Oh, I guess I can just pull it out. Can I? I don't know, I don't want to mess it up. Holy crap. Ah! Okay, I need to be really careful because this leaf is enormous. Okay. Oh! Okay, this one also feels really floppy. So I think these just need some water. Oh! Okay. All right, so wow, this one has a really nice shape. It's very like pointy and arrow shaped, which is kind of, I don't think I have any other Anthurium that are shaped like this. So yeah, this one is really nice. I think this might, oh my God, also be some kind of nigrolaminum cross, if I remember correctly, but wow. Yeah, that's a really cool leaf. But yeah, you can see this one is also just really droopy and floppy, so I think they just need to be rehydrated. Yeah, like this leaf won't even stay the right way, but yeah, I'm gonna give these guys some TLC right away. But assuming they all survive, I'm really happy with them. I think these are, they're all very different from each other, which is another thing, like especially with hybrids that are crosses of similar plants, like I don't want to just end up with a bunch of different varieties of something that looks really similar, but these ones are all quite different, so I'm happy about that. And they're also quite different from anything that I have. So yeah, I will probably do an update video at some point on these, because obviously right now they're not in the best shape, but yeah, maybe in like a month or so, I'll try to post an update of them and see how they're doing. I'll also show you, I'll insert the footage of me unboxing a different Anthurium, and then I'll also show you after that the update of how it's doing. I purchased this plant from a Facebook auction. Most of the time when I've bought other plants on Facebook, it's been in local groups, but I've had a hard time finding some of the Anthurium that I was looking for, so I decided to try like more of the national groups. And I found this one for a pretty good price, so I decided I would try it out. This Anthurium is a cross between a blue pap and the Fort Sherman pap. And I don't think I actually have any paps. I might have one that's like one of the four parents or something, but I don't really have any that are just pap, which I think actually blue pap is not considered to be like a full pap. It's like a cross between other things, but for me, that's good enough. Like I'm not that much of a connoisseur that I need, you know, something super specific, but I basically just wanted to try out something that was closer to like just a pap. Here I'm actually like taking a look at it for the first time, and overall I think it looks pretty good. You can see that there's a little bit of yellowing on some of the older leaves, but I think that's kind of to be expected, and I'm always expecting that with shipping no matter where it's coming from. But the newest leaf I think looks fine. There is a little bit of a kind of a line where I think it maybe got bent or folded or something, but overall I think it looks pretty good. I went ahead and just took off all of the moss and then rinsed off the plant. I also sprayed it down with some Captain Jacks, which is pretty much what I do with all of my new plants, regardless of whether there's any signs of pests or anything. I didn't see anything like that on this plant, but that's just sort of a preventative measure that I go through because with a large plant collection, getting an infestation of anything is really not ideal. So I just really try to quarantine things and do any pest prevention that I can with new plants. I'm also trimming off some of the ends of the roots. They were pretty firm, but there were a few of them that either had just gone kind of mushy or got broken or bent. And I just wanted to cut those off to make sure that I don't get any like decaying material in the substrate. For this, I'm going to be using pon, as you can see kind of in the back in that little bucket. And I've been growing most of my Anthurium in pon for about 6 months now, and most of them really love it, so I thought I would try it out with this one as well. Here is this one. This is how it's doing now. I think it's been 2 or maybe 3 weeks, but I have it in this pon mix and it's doing okay. You can see the oldest leaf is kind of yellowing, and then this one is also not looking that great, but the 2 newest leaves look pretty good. This one, as you probably saw, had some damage and was a little bit bent, but it's doing okay now. So yeah, nothing too miraculous yet. I mean, I think it's going to be a while before it puts out a new leaf, but yeah, there it is. So I have now 4 new Anthurium to add to my collection, and honestly, I was kind of thinking that the new ones I got would be smaller, which would have been better for me actually, because I don't have a ton of space. Things are getting kind of crowded. But yeah, I guess I can't complain about the plants being too big. But yeah, like I said, hopefully they'll all survive, and I'll try to post an update at some point. So yeah, I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I just want to pop in here and show you this one. So it's been 2 days, I think, and this is that leaf that was complete like floppy spinach texture. Um, yeah, I am so happy about this. The other leaves, they didn't look too bad, but they've definitely firmed up quite a bit. I just have it sitting in water, and I've had it in a really high humidity terrarium for the last couple of days just to try to rehydrate it, and it totally worked. I was really thinking that I was going to lose this leaf for sure, and potentially the whole plant, just because of how floppy it was, but it has come back just fine. So I think this plant is just really dramatic.
My luxuriance actually kind of does that too. It doesn't, I've never had it that dry, but it does get kind of loose and floppy if I haven't watered it. So I don't know if it's part of that, but yeah, just wanted to say that this one is going to be fine, I think. And I am so happy because I think this one might be my favorite out of all of them. It is just so, so dark.